If you watched my last video, you'll have seen that in spring the focus was on finding flatfish disguised on the seabed. These fish are a real challenge to hunt, but so worthwhile. When you finally see that outline in the sand after hours of drifting, you know you're eating well that night. However, as spring melts into summer and the water temperature rises to 12 degrees, it's time to look up from the seabed and behold the main characters of a Spearo's hit list. My first trip out to hunt the bass was with fellow Spearo Matt Shaw mid-May. Picking him up from his summer abode, we headed to some special areas of coastline where incredible colonies of bass migrate inshore at the time of year. Like clockwork, the fish turn up exactly where they usually are. These fish at around the £2 mark are known as schoolies, but with careful selection you can find fish close to £4 cutting about in these schools.
I filmed the whole thing in time lapse. I thought it was quite good. But yeah, they're sort of 3-pounders. Still, perfect eating size. Fantastic. Yeah.
My next trip in early June involves spearfishing as cast for a TV production called Fishing the Wild. The concept for the show is to gather fish and seafood from around the UK by sustainable methods, spearfishing being one of them. The catch is cooked by presenter and TV chef Mike Robinson, who makes Michelin star quality recipes.
I'm Mike Robinson. We're filming Fishing the Wild for Outdoor Channel in the US, and today we brought my old boat down to Falmouth Harbour, and me, Joe the cameraman, Joe Pike, Dan the man behind the camera, we are going out to various marks. We're going to look for cockles, sea bass, wrasse, whatever, but if it's edible, this is a food gathering trip, so we can't wait.
With sustainability at the forefront of the show, the first mission was to catch pollock. It so happened I knew just the mark to find great examples of this species a short motor from our launch in Falmouth.
Get some big ones on film with the big camera. Not an easy task, but Joe's done pretty well in getting that one.
Yes. Very, very exhilarating day. You know, some big schools of pollock around the 15-metre mark at the base of the pinnacle, swirling around us. And yeah, this first one was a nice headshot, and the second one sort of turned away a bit, and he was shot midships. But yeah, very, very happy indeed to have some great bars of gold on the boat.
Cheers.
A lot of people think that pollock is just not as good a fish.
Subpar fish.
Yeah, subpar fish. I don't agree. I think it's.
It was inspiring for me to witness my catch cooked by a complete professional. Watching Mike's knowledge and respect for the ingredients unfold into an incredible meal absolutely topped the day off in the best possible way.
Fish coming in. Don't miss this. And there you go, boys.
With full bellies, it was time to recharge our batteries before an adventure the following day to hunt down a prime Cornish bass.
Chef needs some bass. We're going to try and find clearer water than yesterday. We're going to push a bit further south where there's fewer rivers coming out. Some clear water.
Once again, we motored from Falmouth, but this time the hunting would be quite different to find a good bass for the crew to enjoy. Larger, more mature bass tend to be solitary fish, spending most of their summer resting up inside the kelp forest. So I was looking for areas with thick kelp and boulders providing shelter for these stunning fish. It might seem like I bumped into that bass purely by accident, but the reality is I had stalked that fish for a few dives. I knew he was there in the kelp, but I wasn't sure exactly where. If your duck dive is gentle enough and you approach from the right direction, you can literally land on top of these fish without spooking them.
So that was another very, very exciting hunt. Changed up tactics a bit and started looking for the bass in the weed, as we were only seeing very small schooly bass in the water column, and found a couple. This one managed to cruise down over the weed, and he just came out from and started drifting away and put a spear in. So really excited for this to be cooked by, well, by a professional chef.
The final trip to share with you involves hunting large sea bass on offshore reefs. Late July I had a short window of time to target these fish in big schools as they come up from the deep. English summer weather makes for going somewhat tough, but all the better for targeting these magical double-figure sea bass.
The heavens have opened. Lightning, thunder, fog's come down, can't see anything. It's an honour to be out here. Really special weather. We are going to try and get in before the worst of the storm because it's absolutely severe. The winds are picking up as well. colour as well, isn't it? It's beautiful.
In my opinion, these beautiful fillets you get from these large sea bass are best enjoyed simply brushed with a little olive oil, seasoned, and then just popped in the frying pan. Be enjoyed with the whole family. Perfect. How does the fish look?
Delicious. Thank you very much.
Come on then.
Thank you, George.
Thank you very much for sharing another spearfishing adventure with me. If you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button, and I always enjoy your comments as well. Thank you. Don't forget, if you do need any spearfishing equipment, head over to spearfishingstore.co.uk. Barclay will sort you out. But other than that, I will see you. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.